day, podcast community. Doing yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're just trying some new things here, and I just thought I'd bring a 30-second intro, and that was the first time I've done that in quite a long time. I'm Pete Kane, Podcast Pete, and certified high performance coach. My motivation comes from clarity. I want to give you enough information on this podcast or this video to really stay motivated and be motivated, because the more you have clarity in your life, the more you will be motivated. Most of us are distracted. When we're distracted, we're not motivated. We're consuming. Like the average person watches 5 hours of TV a day, scrolling up to 2 hours of social media. That's not motivation. That's zapping your energy is what it's doing. You were born to create. You were born to create. So create your life. You are the best investment you could ever make in your life. Activate your life and start creating your life. I'm going to give you an opportunity to schedule a clarity session. And I'm also going to give you a gift, because I want you to stay with us for just a little while, because the gift of clarity comes from journaling. If we have a way to take the pen to the paper, the power of the pen and paper, it creates in ourselves our built-in creativity, because it starts coming out. If we don't have a way to release it, if we're just accumulating stuff, information, clutter, it slows down your creativity. It will even stop your creativity, because you have to have a way of releasing it. I journal every single day, several times during the day. Instead of my default in years past would be to search social media. Now, I don't do social media. I do creating. I write. I put 9 courses, 400 to 500 podcasts, and thousands of videos. Creating inspires me. Creating motivates me. Creating sparks that thing inside of us that's there. But if we don't throw fuel on that creativity, we tend to not create. We tend to consume. We tend to be distracted. So it's pretty simple, but simple things aren't always what we do. We complicate things. We spend 4 hours watching TV. We spend hours scrolling somebody else's life when we could create our life. So when I get up in the morning, I drink my water like this. I think, I journal, I plan, and I implement. I think, I journal, I plan, I implement. Now, that thinking is praying, meditating, reading, scripture. I always start off in Proverbs. That helps me to ignite my day. I'll write about a page, maybe 2 pages in my journal of the day ahead, what I learned the day before, anything I want to express myself in. That ignites the day. That creates fire in my day. That motivates me. Motivation doesn't just hit us like a piano out of the sky. It's us creating it, us generating it. What does Brendan Burchard say? He generates energy. Generate energy. It doesn't just automatically come out of the sky. It doesn't work like that. So when you want to get motivated, get clear. We talk about the 5 high performance habits: clarity, energy, courage, productivity, and influence. This is proven. The book's back on my back, right above my back shoulder. Brendan certified me as a high performance coach. The first habit is clarity. Ooh, wow. I wonder why. Proven. Clarity helps you generate energy, creates more courage, boldness. When that happens, you get more productive because you want to improve, and you gain influence because you're doing what you say you're going to do. You get perfectly aligned with who you are. We talk about building your influence online, and that's a strategy for another day. But when you're clear about your future, that's why if you search my name, Pete Kane, put the word podcast in there. That's my middle initial. 5 pages of Google. Not 1, not 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm just starting. So if you want to get to know me, there's plenty of information out there. And we haven't even started. We create podcasts for people that want to generate leads and demand for their services. If you're not creating demand, if you're not have massive demand, don't worry about the supply. Supply will get you nowhere. It's the demand for what you do. And you have to create that. That's lead generation. And that ought to be your primary focus, because leads creates cash flow, creates a thriving community. When you focus on those 3 things, you have a thriving business, because the more demand you have for your services, the more successful, the more impactful, the more you'll grow. Your time is precious. We only have 24 hours each day. How are you using that 24 hours? Are you sitting in front of a TV watching it? Are you scrolling social media, TikTok videos and being entertained? Or are you creating your life? Clarity comes from journaling. And I'm going to give you the free course here. But I want you to schedule a clarity session with us. Go to the QR code up in the upper right-hand corner, scan it, or go to petekane.me/clarity. Let me see if I can put that up. Yeah, I know I can. Yes, I can. If you book clarity, you get clarity. Ooh, there we go. No, wait, hold on. Hold on here. I want to be able to just put a banner up here. Here we go. Clarity. So go to petekane.me/clarity or scan the QR code in the upper right-hand corner. Book a session. Discover the clarity in your life. Discover how you can create demand with our system. The system starts with a podcast. Podcast, create courses, and I coach. That's the only 3 things I do. And I'm motivated. I get up at 3:30 every morning, go to bed at 8, but I do not scroll. I do not watch TV. Occasionally, but very seldom. I'm helping people build demand for their services. Schedule a clarity session and discover the power in you anything's possible with the right strategy. I want to give you an idea of what's happening here. We got the digital asset revolution happening right as we talk. When we do a podcast, we create a digital asset online. The entrepreneurial revolution, it's happening. You've never been easier to create a business today. Let me see if I can make this a little smaller here. Yeah, never been easier. We have the crypto revolution led by Bitcoin. That's happening. The mobile revolution, the AI revolution. We have an AI workshop coming up that we'll invite you to. If you just go to pk.me/AI, you can sign up for that. But here, get some clarity in your life, you'll get motivation. Motivation comes when you're clear about your future, when you're creating your future. And when you look at personal development's another trend that's happening with the mobile revolution, 6 trends are happening. 6 trends that are happening that you can take advantage of. Have a strategy, book a clarity session, and you can be motivated because you're clear about where you're going. You're creating your life, your journey, creating demand. Because when you search a person, if you can't find anything about them, it's over. You can find plenty about me. You may not like me, but at least you'll have enough information to make that decision. It won't be like best kept secret type strategy. The strategy for you is to become a key person of influence online, to build that demand, to be clear about your future. Have that motivation that you generate because you're clear. You're not distracted. You're clear about your life. You're clear about your future. So, all right, here's the course I want to give you. All right, the journaling course. All right, hold on here. Let me see if I can go back to, let me see here. I think I can. Where can I get that? I know I had it here. Oh, dang. Where is that? Okay, hold on here. I want to give you, let me see where I can find it. There's so many cool things happening in StreamYard now. I mean, really cool things. Let me see if I can give you that QR code. Yes, I am right here. Okay, go to that QR code and let me put a banner up here. And this way you can go to pk.me/journaling. And I'm going to go to it. Let me see if I can find it here. Oh, it's on courses. Okay, hold on here. Hold on, Nelly. I want to give you a course. Here we go. Okay. Go to pk.me/journaling or scan the QR code in the upper right-hand corner. And you can get a free $97 course on journaling. It set me free. There we go. Journaling set me free. Your road to freedom. Freedom of clarity. Freedom to be motivated. Freedom to create your life can happen when you put the power of a pen to paper and start journaling. The future is bright. Anything is possible. And you can start with a journaling course. So I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to talk about marketing.